Set this up right, man. Had to come here a little bit. I didn't want to distract nobody right now. So day one, so be listening to a preacher because that's one of the most important things you need to know before you test out and get your CDL. And right now I'm in class, so. But today, I want to talk to you guys about what's up YouTube first of all. What's up YouTube, man? What's up my Esquire family? All that good stuff. But today I want to talk to you guys about passing your CDL permit test and the do's and don'ts and the stuff you should do because I failed it my first time, right? So like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I failed it the first time, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistake I made or to make the same mistakes I was making. So I would advise this at first, right? Get an idea on where you want to go to school at. So you get a good idea on where you want to go to school at. You can go there. Maybe you go there in person before you take your CDL permit test, and that's your written portion of the test. So that's where you have to go to your Secretary of State, or if you guys are from a different state, I don't know if they may call it anything different. I'm not really sure, but it's your Secretary of State, the same place you would go to get your regular driver's license and stuff like that, right? So making sure you get a good appointment as well. Like if you already know you plan on taking it, get a good appointment and try to hurry up and get in, because due to COVID, for sure, especially for me, it took me months to get in, yo. Like it took me months to get in, guys, and I was literally living. I'm like, shit, excuse my French, but I'm like, shit, bro. Can we get the ball rolling? But so, cause at first I was under the wrong impression. Like I thought it was just, all right, I can start the class without the permit and stuff like that. Just start doing a week or two, and maybe in some states it may be different. But I thought I could just come in and just start my class without the permit, then get the permit later. So when I didn't know that wasn't true. Sorry for the background. Like I told you guys, we in class right now, man. But so when I came here, my instructor told me like, hey man, you can't even get on the yard yet without your permit. So I'm like, damn, okay, like what can I study? Because a lot of you guys may be like, all right, bro, so what is there to study? Like Google, all that stuff. And the reason why I would say don't just rely off of Google and like stuff that you may find online is because all that stuff is like, some of it is accurate, definitely, but it doesn't have everything that you're gonna see on your test. So I would advise you, going to your school, this is why I said this at first. Go to the place you know you wanna get your CDL license from, where you wanna take your courses from, your classes from, and you ask that particular person, that particular instructor, what should I do in order so I can pass this test the first time? And they should be able to apply you with some type of general information, maybe a book or anything like that, and they'll help you be able to pass your test, right? So my instructor, for example, I'm gonna put the app that I use. It's a very, very, very great app, bro. It's very, very efficient, very fluent. It had a lot of knowledge on there. Pretty much everything I seen on the app, it was on the test. Like, but it wasn't like that for Google. So I'm gonna put the app somewhere in here. I don't really know how to edit videos and stuff like that yet, because it's my first, second video. So, but I'm gonna put the app in there, right? So you guys can see, like, all right, it's like a practice test as well, too, bro. Like, you sit here and go practicing and stuff like that. Get to quiz yourself and stuff like that, and it's very efficient, man. You just gotta sit down and actually put the time in to study. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lazy. So after doing that, like I said, guys, I failed my first test. Also, you can do this. Cause I was such a star, bro. Like college graduate, studied at Harvard, got my degree from Morehouse College. So I'm like, man, I failed a CDL test. What the hell is a reading portion? Like, how I do that? Like, I consider myself a smart guy and stuff like that. But it wasn't really a test to me, like, me not being smart or, like, dumb or anything like that. It was just the fact that it's not as easy as a lot of people think. Like, so actually, that's why, again, I tip my hat off to people who do this because, again, this is way harder than people think and they expect. They would never know until they put themselves in the shoes. So going from there, and you may be able to do this as well. When I went to the Secretary of State, and this was I was supporting guys to also have a good spirit, good energy, and just like don't be around here with just not just a bad spirit, man, bad song and stuff like that. Be polite, because the lady at the Secretary of State, she gave me actually a booklet, and each of you guys, Secretary of State, probably has it, and you just ask for it, like, hey, can I get the booklet so I can study for the test? She gave me the booklet, so now I have the booklet, the little booklet for CDL Class A, and I have this app. So then now instead of using Google, because you may go on Quizlet, right? You may Quizlet or some stuff over here, but again, that's not gonna have every single thing that you need. It's gonna leave out some stuff and that information that may not be all the way accurate. It's best to have the booklet from the Secretary of State and this app that I'm gonna put up. it's crazy I'm advertising this app, but I want you guys to succeed and pass too, and like I don't want you guys to fail the first time. So again, like I sit here and say again too, make sure you're taking time out every day. So you can, all right, cool. I can sit here, I can study for it. I do this quiz, and I can quiz myself, and I'm getting the hang of it. Then you go there because you have to pass that test with at least 80%. Before I can even get on this yard and start driving and stuff, I had to go to the Secretary of State and pass the test with at least 80%. It's like 3 tests. And I did it. So now I'm here. And you know, we're in orientation and stuff like that. And show you guys. Show you guys real quick, man. So I ain't gonna get them in the camera. But listening to this shit. Look, this stuff right here.
Or by striking the tires with a mouse
Cool, so I'll tell you guys to do that for sure, so you don't fail like me. I did the first time. Cause you don't want to waste your time, bro. I hate wasting my time. I truly do. So, but that's that, man. And this is literally the start of my journey, man. So, yeah, man, you guys gonna be here. You're gonna see the ins, the outs, bro, the good, the bad, the raw, the uncut. Because, hey, I know a lot of stuff out here nowadays. People like they don't really show you the real stuff like that. They don't really show you the full journey. You may see somebody and they may be all the way up there yet. You can't really relate to them. You guys can relate to me. So, man, thank you guys, man. Like, share, subscribe, you know, all that stuff, man. Thank you guys, man. Till next time.